Styles, and you're watching BrettO Live.
What is going on, guys? BrettO Live back with another video, and welcome to the Week in Review, episode 146. This is where we go over Raw and Smackdown in a WWE action figure setup styling. Here's what happened, tell you what I thought about it, what they could fix, what they could change. This is the Raw before the Royal Rumble, guys. It wasn't bad. Like, I was actually minorly entertained throughout this entire show. I'm going to be honest with you guys. It wasn't that bad. No, I'm going to jump into Monday Night Raw right freaking now. Moving over here is Rhea Ripley, Dana Brooke, Liv Morgan going to go against Carmella, Nikki Cross, and Tamina. Nikki Cross teaming with Carmella. Carmella, the chick that was saying like that she's not as good as Rhea Ripley, how she's not good, how she's a weak link. Why is she teaming with Carmella? Yes, I know she's heel, but it still doesn't make sense. Like, why would you team with the person that was talking trash about you? That just doesn't make any sense to me. But yeah, anyway, 6-man tag team match. Rhea and Liv and Dana were able to pick up the victory. Who cares? And then Nikki Cross just randomly runs in with a cheap shot. So I guarantee in the Royal Rumble, Rhea Ripley and Nikki Cross are definitely going to have an encounter, and Rhea Ripley's definitely going to eliminate Nikki Cross. As far as the match goes, it was okay. Moving over here, it was an interview between Becky Lynch and Doudrop. It was like one of those like Samoa Joe Brock Lesnar interviews, how they're like in separate rooms backstage, and it's like a live feed. The interview was okay. Doudrop basically got heated, and then Doudrop crashed Becky Lynch's room where she was getting interviewed, and they started brawling, but then it got broken up by officials and security. So it was okay. Not the best build up to the Royal Rumble. That's probably the least excited. Like, that's the match that I'm like least excited for at the Rumble. Like, I could care less about Doudrop versus Becky Lynch. Moving over here, it was Bianca Belair going up against Selena Vega one-on-one. This match wasn't too bad. It was good to see Selena Vega lose. I'm going to be honest. I was so happy when Bianca Belair was able to hit the KOD and pick up the victory, because dude, I cannot stand Selena Vega anymore, especially as the queen. It's so stupid. So I was super glad Bianca was able to pick up the victory. As far as the match goes, wasn't too bad. Moving over here is Damian Priest going up against Kevin Owens for the United States Championship. And after this outcome, you gotta think Kevin Owens is gonna get another opportunity, cause he made Priest that mad that Priest got himself disqualified by bashing Kevin Owens' head in the corner. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ref couldn't hold him back anymore. Disqualification. Again, Priest loses to Kevin Owens again. It's a disqualification, but he still lost to Kevin Owens again. Kevin Owens keeps outsmarting Damian Priest, and I really hope Kevin Owens can get that United States title in the future, man. Please give it to Kevin Owens. Like, I like Priest, and I like the new, like, two-face thing, but, please give it to Kevin Owens. I think it'll be awesome. Moving over here is AJ Styles. As you guys can see, he is soaring through the air. He went one-on-one with Austin Theory, and I was like, okay, I guess I'm looking forward to this match. But, dude, this match delivered. They gave this match a lot of time. They gave this match a lot of kickouts. This match was great, and it was intended to be good, too. Like Vince said, he's like, okay, make this match good, make it long, I want a lot of kickouts. This match was really freaking good. I really enjoyed it. A lot of kickouts. AJ Styles was able to hit the phenomenal form to pick up the victory, but honestly, that's not burying Austin Theory whatsoever, in my opinion. I think this is just the start for Austin Theory. You never know. If WWE took a big risk, they'd give the win to the Royal Rumble to Austin Theory, but you never know. I don't know, but I really enjoyed the match between AJ and Austin Theory. I could go doubles on that. I could see that match again. Moving over here, it was the birthday celebration for Maurice, and of course, you guys know how this is going to end. So Miz and Maurice are celebrating, giving each other gifts and crap, and like kisses in the ring. I'm like, oh boy, this is so pathetic. We know how this is going to end. And here comes Edge and Beth Phoenix, and we all know they're going to rush the ring, but Miz hired special security to keep this from happening. So the security run at Edge and Beth basically destroy the security, and they don't even touch. They didn't even get a hand on Miz and Maurice, which I was like, what? They didn't even touch Miz and Maurice. I thought this was kind of weak, honestly. It's just very similar to what we've been seeing in this rivalry. Like, Miz and Beth Miz and Maurice are out in the ring, and then it just gets interrupted by Edge and Beth. Like, we've seen it multiple times. It just got a little boring to me. Definitely got worn out. Moving over here, it was a spelling bee between RK Bro and the Alpha Academy. I thought it was hilarious. Me and my one buddy were talking about it. He said he hated it. I thought it was hilarious, dude. I loved this spelling bee. They, like, spelled out words, and Chad Gable, the guy with the 4.0 GPA. He said, I'm not going to spell jack crap wrong, but then I guess Kevin Patrick mispronounced a word, but he didn't, and then Chad Gable got the word wrong, and then even Otis got the word right, and I loved Otis's facial expression when he said, oh my god, I'm first, oh my god. I love the facial expression from Otis. It's hilarious. But yeah, the RK Bro was able to get the victory in the spelling bee, and then it turned into a match between Gable and Randy Orton was able to hit the RKO and pin Chad Gable with a little assistance from Riddle, taking out Otis, who was trying to cause a distraction. Not bad. Moving over here, it was the Mysterios going up against the Street Profits one-on-one. This match was okay. I feel like we've seen it multiple different times. The Mysterios were able to pick up the victory, and then after the match, Dominic Mysterio tried dumping Rey Mysterio, similar to how Rey did to him last week, but it backfired. Rey was able to turn it into a Hurricane Rana and send Dominic out to the ring, and then the Dirty Dogs came out, and then it was just a big standoff between all three teams. It was pretty cool, just giving us a little taste of what the Royal Rumble is going to be like. Wasn't bad. Moving over here, the opener of the show, it was a weigh-in between Brock Lesnar and Bobby Lashley, the match that it's probably the match I'm most looking forward to, besides the Men's Royal Rumble, and Seth Rollins and Roman at the Royal Rumble that I'm looking forward to. This is going to be so good. Brock Lesnar weighed more than Bobby Lashley. Brock Lesnar showed up with some regular lumberjack clothes on. Bobby Lashley was actually in weigh-in sweatpants and junk. So I thought that was pretty funny. Brock Lesnar made the Bobby Who joke again. Bobby Lashley said he was going to take out Lesnar. It was basically just a big confrontation between the two in a weigh-in style. I really enjoyed it, and that's definitely getting me more and more excited for their match at the Rumble. I cannot wait for the Royal Rumble, dude. It's going to be so freaking good. But yes, guys, that was Monday Night Raw in a setup style. In the end, I'm going to give Raw a solid 3.5. Yeah. It's not going to get a 4. It's going to get a 3.5 out of 5. I enjoyed the show, but there was still a lot of weak stuff. You know what I'm saying? But there was more good stuff than weak stuff, in my opinion. But yeah, guys, that was Monday Night Raw. I really hope you guys enjoyed this part of the video. Again, 3.5 out of 5. Now we are going to jump into Smackdown. And continuing the week in review here with Smackdown, we are going to jump right in, starting with an episode of Insane. It was an actual podcast this time. Sami Zayn said he was going to try to get off the topic of Johnny Knoxville, but he couldn't keep his name out of his mouth. That's all Sami Zayn could talk about was Johnny Knoxville. Johnny Knoxville. Couldn't keep the name out of his mouth. He's definitely gotten into his head. But yes, the podcast got interrupted. Of course, the special guest was Jinder Mahal and Shanky, which I thought was super odd and random. But of course, the podcast got interrupted by Rick Boogs and Shinsuke Nakamura. They popped out, and then it turned into a match. Well, they interrupted. They kicked Sami Zayn, got him out of the equation. Then it turned into a tag team match. Jinder Mahal and Shanky going up against Rick Boogs and Shinsuke Nakamura. Tag team match was okay. In the end, we saw Rick Boogs, I believe, pick up the victory for the team. And yeah, it was okay. Tag team action. Rick Boogs and Shinsuke Nakamura win another match here. Not bad at all. I'm really hoping Shinsuke could lose that Intercontinental Championship soon, though. Maybe at WrestleMania. It's just, he's such a boring champ, in my opinion, dude. I hate to say that, but it's just not. I just can't do Shinsuke as IC champ for real. But, moving over here, it was Cesaro and Ricochet going up against Sheamus and Ridge Holland. This was a decent tag team match. I was into it. Honestly, I wish Ridge Holland would have been more serious about this, match. I feel like he should have, before the match, he should have been Ricochet, breaking my nose. You're in for a treat tonight. He should have been Ricochet, I'm going to break your nose tonight, or I'm coming after you, Ricochet. You took weeks off of my career. I'm coming after you, Ricochet. It should have been just more serious for Ridge Holland. He should have came into this match more furious, more just determined to take out Ricochet, the guy that injured him. You know what I'm saying? But in the end, Cesaro was the one that got pinned, which I thought was really odd. I think they should have targeted Ricochet way more. But it was cool to see Ridge Holland and Sheamus pick up the victory together. That wasn't bad. Moving over here, it was an odd way to open the show. A bunch of different women's superstars were entering the ring. Shotzi Blackheart, Aaliyah, Natalya, Charlotte, Sasha Banks is back again. But yeah, a bunch of women superstars in there. And it just basically ended in an all-out brawl. They're trying to just give us a little sneak peek at what the Royal Rumble is going to be all about. So a bunch of women just started throwing each other through the ropes, under the ropes. Shayna Baszler was out there. A couple people went over the top rope. And then it ended with Sasha Banks in the ring. So basically WWE trying to show us that Sasha Banks is on a hot streak going to the Royal Rumble. But normally the people that are always on top before the big pay-per-views, or they call them premium live events now, normally don't win. So Sasha Banks, I did not include her in my prediction video. By the way, prediction video on the channel. Feel free to check it out for the Royal Rumble, of course. I did not include her in the vid. I honestly completely forgot about Sasha Banks, but she is definitely a possible winner. But yeah, wasn't too bad. It was okay. Moving over here, finally we got it. Sonya Deville versus Naomi, one-on-one. No garbage, no crooked referees, no garbage rules. Finally we got it. one-on-one, Sonya Deville versus Naomi. I was actually really excited that we finally got this match, and hopefully this can end. Oh my god. I was really surprised Sonya didn't like try to pull anything in this freaking match. It was right down the middle. She tried making the referee crooked before they went out to the ring, like, okay, you gotta help me out on this. But the ref's like, I'm calling it right down the middle. I'm like, let's freaking go. Let's freaking go. But Naomi was able to pick up the victory. She hit the rear view, and then she hit this split-legged moonsault in the corner. I thought that was epic, by the way. It was cool to see Naomi pick up the victory. Naomi's going to be moving on from Sonya Deville, and of course, Sonya Deville announced herself in the Royal Rumble, and Naomi got super mad when she said that. I'm like, Naomi, why would you get mad about that? Of course she's going to be in the Rumble. Like, there's a bunch of women in the Rumble. Why would you get mad that Sonya announced herself in the Rumble? And if anything, Naomi's going to be the one that eliminates Sonya Deville. I guarantee that happens. As far as that goes, I'm just glad it finally happened. It's been months in the making of them freaking doing that. Like, this match should have happened, like, probably 3 weeks into the rivalry, honestly. They dragged that out insanely. Moving over here, I guess Big E's on Smackdown now. When Big E and Kofi Kingston popped out, amazing to see them together, by the way, they said, Big E is officially on Smackdown again. I'm like, how? So the draft was pointless. Yeah, basically. But yeah, Big E and Kofi Kingston, besides the fact, it was awesome to see them team again. Oh my god, it was so awesome, dude. All it was missing was Xavier Woods on ringside cheering him on, and then it's just vintage New Day. They went up against Baron Corbin and Madcap Moss. It was a really good tag team match. It was just so beautiful to see Big E and Kofi Kingston back in the ring together. They have such good chemistry together, dude. They destroyed Madcap and Corbin, able to hit the midnight or hour in the end to pin Madcap and then pick up the victory. Moving over here to the end of the night. This was so freaking good. I love this. Seth Rollins, Roman Reigns, face-to-face, one-on-one. Oh my god, dude, I can't get over this promo. The one thing that nobody's been able to do is get under the skin of Roman Reigns. Ever since becoming the head of the table, Roman Reigns has been on top. Nobody's been able to get under his skin. Nobody's been able to crack the shell of Roman Reigns and get under the skin. But Seth Rollins, he tried, and he did. Seth Rollins started mentioning things about the past. Roman's like, yeah, the past. You're living in the past. This is the head of the table. I'm in God mode now. But then Seth went low. He mentioned the Shield and how he took a chair and put it in your back. Mentioned the Shield and how he broke him up with the steel chair, and Roman Reigns, you could see the look on his face. He was pissed. Dude, this was awesome. Oh my god. You could just see the expression change, like the calm, chill Roman Reigns just sitting there, and then the facial expression changed when Seth mentioned the Shield, and I loved it. And then Rollins was just living in the moment, laughing. He's like, oh, I struck a nerve, huh? I love this new Seth Rollins, by the way. He's really growing on me. And then he was dressed as the Joker, by the way. And then Roman Reigns went for the Superman punch, missed. Seth Rollins ducked it and left the ring. Oh, way to get in the head of Roman Reigns, dude. Will Seth beat Roman at the Rumble? Check out my prediction videos on the channel. I love that promo so much. But yeah, guys, that was SmackDown in a nutshell. I'm going to give it a 3 out of 5 in the end. I enjoyed the New Day. I enjoyed Roman. As far as everything else goes, kind of weak. But yeah, guys, it was cool to see Naomi and Sonya, by the way. That wasn't bad. It's cool to finally see that culminate. But yeah, guys, that was SmackDown in a nutshell. 3 out of 5. Let me know what you guys thought about the shows down in the comments below. Feel free to check out my Royal Rumble predictions. They're already on the channel. Pretty good video, by the way. Definitely check it out. And also, collection video tomorrow. Yep, you heard me right. Collection video dropping tomorrow, Sunday. Stay tuned. It's going to be freaking awesome. And I'll see you guys next time. Subscribe to the channel. BrettO Live out.